I know you. I don't know if you're from Detroit or you're from Cali. Personally from Cali. I'm from Anaheim. So
No, I'm from Detroit, bro. I'm in Detroit right now, but I'm from Detroit. I just live in Cali. I've been living out in Cali for a minute, and I kind of got my. I feel like my first buzz started in Cali. 'Cause, like one of my first single that got like a little like went viral a little bit was called South Central. So I feel like that confused a lot of people. But
okay.
the story behind that was I was just living in South Central. My homie, I was standing on my homie like he had like a open kitchen. I was sleeping on like a kitchen floor out there and shit.
Damn.
But yeah,
Damn.
I was just on some hustling shit. But I ended up seeing like a motherfucking I was getting some chicken in the morning. I ended up seeing a drive-by shooting.
For real?
Yeah, bro. I was walking out the chicken spot. Start shooting. This car started shooting at this other car. But so I seen that shit, and that shit inspired me to write this song called South Central. And then, bro, I made a video for it. And then from there, I think like I put it out. It hit like the Spotify viral something or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then that was my career. That was like the start of my career, bro.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
yeah, I think that's why a lot of people be thinking I'm from LA, but nah, I'm from Detroit.
Okay. So when did you like eventually move to like LA? Like
Oh, bro, my bad. I keep looking around. I'm rolling the blunt right now.
you straight.
But so I went to school in Chicago. I lived there for like 2 years. Then I moved to New York for a year, and then I moved to LA. And at all that time I was doing all of that, that shit was because I was direct shooting like music videos for different artists and shit. Like for a minute I was like Big Sean's like camera guy and shit. Shot a couple videos for him. I was on like the tour, a couple tours and shit. But yeah, bro, when I moved to California, all that shit kind of fell through to the point I was like fucked up, like needed, like I ain't have no bread, I ain't have no resources type shit. And that's what kind of like pushed me into like, all right, bro, well, you might as well just rap because you don't got no responsibilities. You don't like I was so fucked up, bro. Like I mean, I could go get a job or something, but I literally didn't have nothing to even pay a bill on. I was so fucked up. Like
Yeah.
so I figured I just take that. I mean, some people look at it in one way. I just looked at it another way. Like, bro, this is the perfect opportunity to just put your all into whatever the fuck you want. And now, and like making music was always my dreams. Films was just paying, like music videos was just paying bills and shit like that. But once all that shit fell apart and I didn't have a crib, I didn't have a car, I ain't have like shit for real. Like at one point I lost all of my clothes, bro. It was like God like
Really?
my ass, bro. Like yeah, I had my clothes in my homie trunk, and his car got repoed.
Oh
And he
shit.
took
Damn.
all of it. It was like a suitcase full of clothes that I was like going to his car every day and grabbing shit out. And his car got repoed with all of the shit in there. So I had to start over wardrobe and everything, bro. But at the same time, it was just like, it was like an ego death, but like I don't know, a physical ego death, bro. Like I physically see myself like a year ago feeling dope. I'm on my rooftop. I got a pool and shit. So like I'm sleeping on the fucking floor, fucking shit, bro. Just like taking a fucking bath and there ain't even no shower in there, so I gotta like use a cup. Like it was
Man.
rough ass time, bro. I swear that shit was rough as fuck.
That's just right there, bro. Damn. That's
But I don't know, bro. That shit built all of that shit built the character and built a lot of the records. A lot of the records that I still rap about and shit. It's just like I don't know that story, bro. That's just my testimony. So as much as it sucked, bro, I'm happy I went through that shit.
yeah, that was just like, a minor setback for a bigger comeback, you know what I'm saying? Because obviously I would like to think you're in a better position now than back then. You feel me?
Yeah, that was way better, bro. Way
Yeah.
better. By the grace of God, it's been better for a while. Like I got an apartment in LA, downtown LA and shit now. So it's like way different. But at the same time, it's like the fact that I experienced that shit, it just make me appreciate what I got now so much more.
Word, word. So like when you dropped that single when you were in LA, were you shooting music videos back then, or how did you eventually work with like Big Sean and shit? Like how did that whole situation play out?
Bro, really, one of Big Sean's close homies and collaborators, this dude named Earl Mack.
Mm,
He was a couple years older than me. So back in like high school and shit, I used to hit Earl Mack up, like sending him beats because I was a beat maker and shit, making beats and shit. So
mm,
I sent Earl beats or whatever, and he would sneak me into like Big Sean, finally famous. They used to have these parties and shit. like I think Starstruck or some shit like that. But Earl would like sneak me into these parties and shit. And eventually, you know, just being around familiar and shit, I ended up meeting Sean on like a video shoot in like the hood actually. Like this was like he was already signed and shit. Had like he had his chains and all that shit, but he wasn't popping yet.
Yeah.
But I met him in like at like this little video shoot my homie did in his basement. And then shit, probably like I don't even know, bro. Like right out of high school, like probably like 6 months later, I was on tour with him, like doing camera
Oh, you
work.
went on tour with him too. Damn, that's crazy. That's wild.
So
How was that?
it was dope, bro. But the only thing was, it was just like I was on stage doing the camera work, so I feel all that energy, but it was for Sean, and
Yeah.
I already knew I wanted to make music. So it was cool, but it was almost bittersweet because it's like I'm up here, I'm feeling the energy from the audience and just like how this shit feel. I'm getting a full experience, but I'm not getting the experience from the artist point of view. I'm getting the experience from a creator point of view.
Yeah.
But like I'm definitely grateful for Sean giving me that opportunity, man. I appreciate that shit to death because I seen a lot, taught me a lot. It was like a quick, fast, like, you know, like break on shit. But same time though, like, yeah, bro, like I just couldn't wait to get on the stage for myself.
Yeah, I feel you. So like did that you know, experience and all that, did that like help you kind of network too? To kind of help you in your music career too?
Nah, bro. Not at all.
But I was kind of like some intern shit kind of, or was it just like
Nah, bro. See what happened? I ended up getting kicked off that tour. So I got into like a little I don't even know. It wasn't even no fight, bro. It was like a scuffle with Sean manager at the time. And shit. That was that. But huh?
What was it over? It was just like
Bro,
some
the
petty
craziest shit was over the As video. So I had shot the original As video before they put Nicki Minaj on it or whatever.
Yeah.
And I think Virgil at the time, God bless it, his soul. Virgil was coordinating this shit or whatever for good. So I think I had to send the video back to like Virgil, and then but Def Jam wanted the video too. People don't understand, like shit was like split. Like Def Jam, they their own thing, and Good was his own thing as far as creative. Def Jam was like, yo, we need a video right now. It's about to go viral. Good was like, we need to work on it more. The video definitely wasn't ready. Looking back at it, bro, it's like, hell no, that video wasn't ready. But Def Jam was trying to put the shit out, and I'm like, bro, I'm hired by like Virgil and Good in them, so I ain't really trying to go up against them and get a shit to them. So it was a whole thing. I got into like a shouting match and shit. And then we got into a little scuffle, and then I got kicked off the tour. But so that was that. But the manager that it was, bro, like now, like that's like my bro. Like it's this dude named Mike Brinkley. That's my homie for life, bro. Like a lot of the shit.
That's usually how shit works. Like you gotta have
he's like he like I was just when I was over at Rock Nation, he like I don't know, A&R's head A&R, some shit like that. But I run into him all the time, bro. Brinkley the homie now, but yeah, that's how I ended up getting kicked off that tour, bro. But definitely learned a lot, man.